irrelevant information.
Right. So it's no one like maybe I'd know or something like no.
No. I think the most thing ever is they had quite a few indie musicians, and at one point they had I think Zappa's drummer who played with them on the commercial album, or his keyboard player, somebody that was heavily advertised as being in the one of Zappa's bands.
You know what? One thing I didn't mention last week was Zappa, and you've mentioned it now, so it's fine. That's great.
Yeah.
So I'm quite happy about that. Yay! Yeah, Zappa. All right. So there's no one like mega famous, or I'm gonna see what Zappa drummer was or whoever it was. I
think it's the commercial album, but I could be.
All right. Did the Residents do a cover of the Zappa song King Kong? Did they?
I don't know if it's a cover.
Yeah, King Kong. Frank Zappa.
Are there lyrics?
No, it's just instrumental.
Oh, well then maybe they did cover it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's. Oh no. And you know what? I need to listen to more Residents because I've only just listened to bits and pieces, and I suppose I need to listen to everything, kind of thing. And
invite Seth, and yeah, I could direct you in the ways of the Residents. Don't worry.
Yeah, and I need to do that. Invite Seth.
Yeah. He said I don't have an invite or nothing.
Oh, let me invite him again. There you go. I've invited him.
Okay. You probably should welcome the people in because we're now like 1 minute in and we've just.
Yeah, I wanted to wait till Seth joined us. We just.
Well, I mean, we're live though.
Yeah, but should we just stay there quiet until Seth joins? Yeah. It's good podcasting that. Welcome to episode 37 of the Coffee Jelly Hour. I'm Tony, and there's Matt, and there's Ace.
Hi.
And there's I'll just stall now. And there's also where the fuck's Seth? Where is he?
I don't know. I'll tell him the invite. What's that?
Can you email them that link? Can you, Ace? We're so professional. In fact, I've got his email. I'm like, what the fuck? I've got his email. Jesus Christ. We don't know what we're doing. Jeez. Just talk, people. I'll sort it. I'm sorting it. Talk. Hello? Hello.
Words
Wait, coming out my mouth. Blah, 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 blah. Right, hold on. I'm sending the link now. Right.
Say topics.
Topics.
Give us something to talk about.
Okay. So, Matt, how was the weather this week? How was the weather?
Hotter than the Human Torch's balls is
really
pretty much how hot it's been. Yeah, it's been
sweatier than them as well.
Very sweaty.
Hi, Seth.
Hi.
Seth's here.
It's just it's annoying to me.
What type of hit me with a temperature?
Well, I mean, I don't know what it is in Britain, but over here, it's been in the upper 80s, low 90s.
Okay, yeah.
Like 93 today, which is hot and humid, and it's just I don't want to be a total Debbie Downer. It's like just really hot for this time of year. I mean, it's normally hot. It's summertime but also it's like it's been going on for quite a while now. It's not raining. It's like, and it just makes me really mad at humanity. It's like, way to go, people! You just fucked up the only place we have to live. Thanks a lot.
No, you need to move somewhere else. You come to the UK. It gets cold and warm, and we can have all seasons in one day. It's fucking great. So, weather we spoke about. How's the parking in where you live? Is it okay? We go through parking. We're a bit like Ice Cream Social. No, we're not. Anyway.
Oh, parking? I don't want to talk about parking. Parking's boring.
Oh, okay then. So what else have we all been up to this week? Seth's now joined us.
Cool.
Should we talk about, now Seth's here, shall we talk about furries? Furries.
Actually, I guess I could join in because we watched fucking Zootopia yesterday.
Oh, did you watch Zootopia?
Have you guys watched Zootopia?
I have watched Zootopia. Yes, I have. I enjoyed it. Did you enjoy it? No.
Ace didn't like that Judy Hopps was played by Anita Sarkeesian.
I fucking hated that. I hated her. We're doing a bit because a lot of Twitter reacted to that movie by being like, "Oh, it's a social justice movie."
Yeah.
And there was people with it, which I guess I've explained this a few times, but my opinion is a film. A film can't really be a social justice warrior because it's an actual creative thing that's making. It's not just somebody going on Twitter and being like, "You're a privileged white person." It's an actual art form.
Yeah.
It seems like the intent is different than just some neckbeard being an asshole.
Yeah.
It was fair to say it was pretty good. I mean, my overall reaction was, I don't necessarily believe in letter grades because it's all subjective, but from my own viewing experience, I give it like a B minus.
Yeah. Okay.
Like it was a lot better than the recent Pixar films. I really don't like Pixar anymore.
Which ones don't you like?
I think once I watched Inside Out, I kind of reanalyzed Pixar. I'm like, all this is just like, where's our rewards?
I like that.
I love Inside Out.
Inside Out is good.
So like, it's like no substance, but entirely emotionally manipulative. And it's like you don't earn my emotions. So you can't put sad music and be like, isn't it sad growing up? Yeah, we know that.
So what you mean? You cry like a baby? That's what I mean.
No, actually, the problem is
mad about feeling emotions.
Yeah.
I'm mad that the emotions I didn't feel were organic. I just felt like, oh man, this music is sad, and growing up is sad, but I don't give two fucks about this character.
Oh no!
I'm gonna call her Andy Jr. because she was basically just Andy from Toy Story done over again with a vagina. I grow up and give up my childhood ideals. I have to grow up and give up my childhood ideals. Like, I'm waiting for Cars 3 to have the same fucking emotional, like...
Cars 3?
Like, the whole thing's gonna be just a fucking rape allegory where it's just like, isn't it depressing that we can't do stuff to help our friends? Like, I'm tired of you, Pixar. You're so pretentious.
Oh, I like Pixar.
So what I liked about Zootopia was I think it realized that it was never going to win a bunch of accommodations and awards, so instead it was just like, this is a movie.
Yeah, it's fun.
We're not gonna just fucking cram your throat with like, isn't this emotionally moving? Where's our Oscar? Where's our Emmy? It was just kind of like, this is fun.
Yeah.
And if I had any complaint, I had voiced this to Seth pretty thoroughly. I thought it was almost irritatingly formulaic. And I know that it's not exactly fair to say, but I feel like you can never use the argument, well, it's a kids movie, because then why even fucking why ever critique anything?
Yeah. You can't say it's a kids movie. Yeah.
And some of the tropes I am okay with, but then there were others where I was like, oh, come on, at least do something. Don't.
Oh. Well, we started watching The Good Dinosaur, but it was kind of late, so we haven't finished it yet. But it was
sounds like a good movie.
Yeah, it's a good dinosaur.
I'm embarrassed to say The Good Dinosaur might have been my favorite Pixar
is it?
movie.
Yeah, I was enjoying it. And then it was really late, and we're like, oh, we'll have to watch the rest another night.
I heard not good reactions to The Good Dinosaur compared to Zootopia. So
people dumped all over The Good Dinosaur, but the reasons for dumping on it were like, Pixar movies are normally more complex. What is this? Because The Good Dinosaur is basically a Don Bluth movie.
Right. Yeah.
It's a lot like.
That's okay. I like it.
It's a lot like if you watch it thinking back to Secret of NIMH, Land Before Time, especially, and like An American Tail, you'll really enjoy it because it has that style where like the backgrounds are hyper realistic, but the characters are really cartoony and. There's a lot of moments that have like legitimate threat and like a lot of weight and heaviness to it. And that's something that a lot of people didn't like because they're like, I took my kids to see this and the dinosaur was scary and he ate another dinosaur and I hate this movie.
I want a cute dinosaur. Yeah, like Barney.
I emotional manipulation? Where's the part where a little girl's sad because she's getting her boobies?
Oh, jeez. So, favorite Pixar movies? If you've all got to pick.
Of all time?
Of all time. I don't know what mine is. I'm thinking.
Toy Story is obviously. Up. I really liked Up.
Oh, that's devastating, though. That is devastating. Yeah. I remember just crying my eyes out on a Saturday afternoon when we were watching it.
Up was
Inside Out. I know Ace doesn't agree, but Inside Out is.
I agree with you, man. I love Inside Out. That's good. You know what? I think I think my favorite probably Monsters Inc. I think. I do love that first movie. It was just brilliant and different, and
I think it's easier to say which ones I didn't like than it is to say which ones I did like.
Go on, which ones didn't you like?
No, hold on. Before we get to didn't like, everybody's got to give their favorite Pixar.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, cool.
So, Seth?
Oh, Seth.
Mine is The Incredibles.
Yeah, oh, jeez.
God damn, that's such a good one.
That is a good one.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, yeah.
God, The Incredible. It's just like, whenever somebody goes like, you can't really make a Fantastic Four movie, and it's like, they already did.
Yeah.
They made a really good one, you fuck.
Oh,
I'm a horrible, pretentious piece of shit for saying this, but it's because I have such a huge crush on Patton Oswalt, I'm going to say Ratatouille.
You know what, that is a great movie.
Oh, I still haven't seen that one, actually.
It is cool.
I really... What makes the movie entirely is how fucking good Patton Oswalt is in it. I really love his vocal performance. It's so good.
That is a great movie.
I saw him perform his stand-up, and it was right after I saw Ratatouille, and I just closed my eyes and pretend like it was Remy talking.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah.
Going on and on about religion.
Loving it. Oh, that is a good movie. That is.
Yeah, Ratatouille might be my favorite. It's probably the one that I came to with no expectations, and I really enjoyed. Because everybody was like, yeah, well, that's it. Pixar's done it. They're done. They're over. They're done. What a bad movie that is. They're done. And I was like, okay, it's probably going to be really bad. And then I watched it. I'm like,
it is great, isn't it? Yeah.
This is really fucking good. It's like a really compelling film.
I guess that's one of the Pixar movies that sort of we watch here at home quite a bit. Actually, we do dig that one out quite a bit, and we do watch it. And I know we've got like a little cuddly sort of Remy in the kitchen and stuff like that. So we've got quite.
What's yours, though, Tony?
Well, probably Monsters Inc. I think. Yeah, I think that's my fave. I really do like that movie.
Yeah, that's a really good movie too.
It's just fun. I mean, that's another one that we do watch quite a lot, kind of thing. Sort of. The follow-up was okay, but it's just like the original ones.
Never saw the follow-up.
It's watchable, and there's really cute moments in it and fun moments. But the original is the best. So what about the worst one?
We're taking Cars 2 off the list for the worst because it's like an unfair.
That was mine.
I know, and that's everybody's because Cars 2 is a really. You know what? I'm going to give Cars 2 one thing. It has the most beautiful background design I've ever seen.
Yeah, but you know what? That's the only Pixar movie that I couldn't watch all the way through.
I know, so we're not talking about that. We're gonna try to be positive about Cars 2, and if it's got something going for it, it's got beautiful backgrounds.
Yeah.
And Bruce Campbell did get a paycheck.
But did he?
He played the American spy at the beginning, the one that gets killed. Spoiler alert. Tyrion Lancaster kills him.
Oh, I love Bruce.
He gets killed like in the opening credits, practically. But either way, Bruce Campbell made some fat Disney money off that. So,
yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, that's good for him. Good paycheck.
I like knowing that a person I like made money.
You know what? If you take Cars 2 off that, I don't know what my worst Pixar movie is actually.
The first Cars.
Cars, yeah.
I don't know. I like that. I kind of like.
Yeah, I used to hate it, but I appreciate Cars.
I remember when the trailer came out for Cars 1, I was like, oh my god, this is going to be awful. Then when I watched the movie, I was like, wow, I love this movie. Pixar can do anything.
There you go. I didn't really like Cars. So.
No.
It's still my least favorite.
Yeah. It's hard to defend it as being an amazing movie, but I'm gonna throw two positive things at you guys. Number one is if you guys kind of recall being young and playing with toys, and specifically playing with cars, where you personify your cars almost as if they're people.
Oh yeah.
That's kind of what the movie brought me to. I'm like, I kind of get that. Like,
I think that's why
we're not fucking with the rules. We're not fucking. We're not world building. This isn't Zootopia where we spend a long time establishing all this shit. Yeah. We're just in it. And I appreciated that, but the other thing I really liked is it's a very fundamental story about the whole celebrity getting in touch with his roots, and I'm like, that's cute. Yeah. It's formulaic, but it's fine. But it's not a great movie. I'm only defending it because I was like you guys once. I didn't see the beauty of Larry the Cable Guy as voice actor.
The other one I wasn't really wild about was Brave.
I know, it's it's okay. And all the time.
When I saw it in theater, I was really disappointed because the trailer made it look like the whole time I was watching, I was thinking, okay, so when is she gonna go on her big adventure? When is she gonna figure out all this bear stuff and then just go being a kick-ass arrow shooter?
Yeah.
It's just all about her and her bear mom. It was bear mom.
Yeah. True. Yeah.
Yeah, so I was disappointed, but like, looking back on it now and knowing what it is, I appreciate it.
Yeah, still not a bad movie. Yeah, so
the Miyamoto, no, that's the Nintendo guy. The Miyazaki influence is kind of neat. Like, I don't know if you guys noticed that, but it's got a lot of that. Like, it has a lot of Spirited Away kind of vibe to it, especially the witch.
Yeah. I know what you mean. Yeah.
And that's kind of neat. I don't know if I consider Brave the worst, but I didn't like Brave. I thought that it was not good.
Yeah, I think I can judge.
It's just it. It's just not good. It's not like, I don't know.
I can judge the worst and best sort of Pixar movies by sort of going to Disney theme parks and seeing which characters from Pixar movies we want to meet, kind of thing. And I suppose the Brave characters are quite low down the list, whereas I suppose Monsters Inc. and Toy Story and shit like that, it's like, I really want to meet them. It's so good. That's I'm just a sucker for that, really. Which is good. Yeah, but yeah. So has anyone seen Finding Dory yet?
No, I haven't.
No,
I actually didn't have any interest. So.
Yeah, it's one of them. It's like, what they've done Finding Dory. I was like, okay, I like the character. I'm thinking, I don't know, but it's getting positive reviews, isn't it? I think it's I
mean, generally Pixar across the board does, so it didn't surprise me that I'll probably see it when it comes to home video, but it didn't strike me enough to go to the movie theater to see it.
Yeah. I'll watch it at home.
I have legitimate money on the fact that it's going to be really, really emotionally manipulative. Like almost unnecessary to the point where like any fucking person can say it at the tip of their nose. Like, wait, why are we now bawling our eyes out? Why? Yeah. What's going on here?
Ace, you just don't like getting in touch with the emotions. That's what it is.
No, it's not. It's. I don't like ham-fisted emotion. I don't like when it's literally. It starts to feel.
It's when the music cue comes in and you're like, why do I feel like I'm going to cry?
When you literally smell the formula from down the street and you're like, oh my god. Because I love Up. I fucking love Up.
Yeah.
And I think Up did it perfectly. And since Up, it's now become this like trope that Pixar has to be like, ooh, we made people cry with that movie. Okay. Character dies of cancer this time. Oh yeah, buddy. Money.
Well, I think the only other ones, and I think because they earned it, was the Toy Story series. Because by the time you got to Toy Story 3, they had earned that emotion from those characters versus being introduced to a character for the very first time. And
So, oh my god.
I like Toy Story 3 a lot, but I've always had one complaint about it, and I've always felt that Toy Story 3 was way too similar to Toy Story 2. A lot of it.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah.
Like, a lot of the beats for Toy Story, it was like, because Toy Story 2 didn't hit for a lot of people just didn't like it for some reason. I really like Toy Story 2.
I was thinking of naming that one as Millie's favorite.
Toy Story 3.
Toy Story 2.
Yeah, but Toy Story 3 is Toy Story 2 again, kind of, just with slight alterations. And I admit, I think that the emotion in that one was a little less ham-fisted, but I started to smell that, like, Okay.
Here it comes. Yeah. And I know.
And I think it's just because I might also be extra cynical because when you go back to Toy Story after Inside Out, you just kind of go, okay, Pixar, I know, I'm on to you. I'm on to your game.
Yeah. You know I'm just thinking about Up. I've only watched it once because I cried so much. Maybe I should watch it again. I don't know. I'm scared about watching it again.
The very beginning is definitely the most emotional part. But the rest of the movie, the movie is also just fun. It's a good adventure movie.
I feel like they just get that shit out of the way at the get-go to just kind of prime you
from
the adventure.
Yeah, I should watch it again, really. Yeah, because I did like it.
And when they get it out of the way at the beginning, it's also very integral to building to who the main character is. Like, he's a curmudgeon-y old bastard because of what he's been through in his life with losing, this person versus, having to go, all right, we're going to spend some time with this curmudgeon-y old bastard and then make you feel all weepy about him. It's like, no, this is the story. This is who he is. Let's get it out of the way now.
I didn't think about it like that.
Yeah.
They kind of did it backwards.
Yeah,
it is. I also really admire the fact that the second reason they did that was so that he didn't seem so pathetic. Not to reiterating Matt's point, but a little bit crueler. Because one of the things is that they didn't establish him as a likable character. He just would have seemed like a really pathetic guy. It would have been like, what the fuck is this guy's problem?
His wife is only dead.
Yeah. But the fact that they showed... The fact that they showed you that he had a life and that, you can almost settle for like, oh, he had experiences, he had a life. That's really good. It's not just fucking miserable man in the movie. I like Up a lot.
Yeah, it is. It is good. I must watch it again.
I mean, it's no surprise that I think perhaps the bottom barrel for me might be Inside Out.
Really? I can't believe that.
I
can't either.
I don't like Brave, but I think Brave... I got... On a personal preference, Brave is lower than Inside Out. I'd watch Inside Out again. But as far as movies go, I feel like there's more of a value to Brave as a movie, where Inside Out just feels like, all these awards! Oh, God! Hello! I am John Lasseter, and with all this money, I have made myself out of gold and diamonds.
There is one film I think we've all overlooked, and I think that says something about
is it Bug's Life?
Bug's Life, yes!
Oh, yeah,
I keep thinking about that movie.
I loved that movie as a kid, and I just, every single time I've tried to rewatch it, I'm like, I'm bored. Yeah, it's not good. It's not that it's bad, it's like really boring.
Yeah. It seems a long film. It's okay. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of like
we all just overlooked it, and it's like it's an overlookable film.
Yeah.
I thought about naming it as my least favorite, but then I just remember I had such fond memories of it.
Yeah, no, that's the problem.
Probably the worst.
The first time you watch it, it was amazing because Toy Story was before it, wasn't it? And then obviously A Bug's Life, but it was still cutting edge, and it was like, oh my god, there's nothing like this, and it's but yeah, watching it now, it just seems like, oh shit, yeah.
Yeah, it's a slow burn, and I really like David Foley, Kids in the Hall. Why is his name escaping me all of a sudden? He played Flick. I think it's David Foley.
Dave Foley, yeah, it is.
David Foley, yes. I really like him, and I like his performance, but the movie... Maybe that is the worst, because it is the one that I almost have zero interest in even reanalyzing.
I kind of
the Seven Samurai.
I kind of forgot about it. I totally forgot about it until you just mentioned it. And I'm sure we probably watched it again either last year or the year before, and kind of got bored partway through and just left it on while we were doing other shit. You know what I mean? And we all just sort of, the whole family just drifted off and did other stuff while it was on, kind of thing. So yeah, it's probably quite boring. Yeah.
So it's solved. Bug's Life, worst Pixar movie except for Cars 2.
All agree.
We can't even consider Cars 2. Yeah. Man, I like. Did you guys see the thing Pixar announced where they're like, no more sequels after 2700?
2019, right?
I know, but it still seems
hold on. What's out in 2019? Incredibles 2. So you know.
Up until then, because they did Finding Dory. I think they're doing like Toy Story 4. I think they're doing.
Yeah, they're doing Toy Story 4, which makes me. Oh, don't even get me started on Toy Story 4.
Yeah.
Good or bad?
Bad. It makes me so mad. It just does. Like,
who's gonna let the cash cow die?
Yeah.
I know, but when it's probably just because I'm a creative person, but you want to talk about like a great trilogy that ended on the most logical point.
They should have died in the furnace.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and that was it. And then the titles went up. No music. Die. Silent.
The upcoming Disney films, the next one is Cars 3, June 16th, 2017.
Can't wait.
Coco on November 22nd, 2017. I don't even know what that is.
What is that? Let's have a look what it is.
It's actually we didn't even bother doing the first one.
It's like a Day of the Dead type thing.
Yeah, it says it's inspired by the Day of the Dead.
Yeah, Day of the Dead.
Then Toy Story 4
awesome movie.
Then Toy Story 4 in 2018, and The Incredibles 2 in 2019. And then after that, they're apparently not going to do any more sequels.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. They're not doing any more sequels at all, or any more sequels of movies before that point?
I don't know.
Oh, right.
And the likelihood of them sticking to that, because I remember back in the day when Pixar said, and I quote, "Oh well, we don't want to evolve. We're actually planning on only doing original stories. We have nothing but original stories." And they made this huge thing about it. And then John Lasseter was like, "Now that I am made of solid gold and precious gems, I will only make sequels based on stuff that is good."
Is anybody else getting the idea that Ace doesn't like John Lasseter?
No, I'm not.
I like him, but that was before he became a tyrant made out of gold and gems.
I think there's like a jealousy thing going
and
on.
Sold everything. Like he was like, "I'm gonna make creative movies. I'm gonna move to Hollywood," and then he moves to Hollywood and like in a terrible smelting accident, he becomes made of gold and gems. And he just like walks around the Disney office eating money.
He swims in the liquid gold.
The story of Pixar was that they weren't going to make any sequels, period, and then they made Toy Story 2 because Toy Story.
But then the logic was like, well, but that was the 10th anniversary or the 5th anniversary. It was on an anniversary, so it was like it's special, and Disney was going to make it anyways. So
that was the third movie they made.
And then they went fucking on and on about. Like, God, I'm so mad, because then it turned into, oh no, we're only going to do sequels to movies if the story is better than the original.
Yeah.
And that's what it turned into, which I'm like, I don't know, I like Toy Story 3, but I feel like it doesn't work as a standalone movie. I feel like unless you watch the first one and the second one, the third one is not as good.
Remember the Toy Story shorts? They were cool. I like the that Halloween one.
I don't think I saw any of those.
They were looking great.
They were cute. They were like little 20-minute specials. They were.
Yeah, it would be fun. I kind of like.
Yeah, they reminded me of like the Garfield specials.
Yeah. It's that type of Halloween, Christmas kind of. Yeah. It was good. I kind of like. I like that.
Barbie and Ken get married.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So yeah, that's Pixar. Yeah.
Here's another. Yeah, Seth is gone. Now he's back.
Oh, did he disappear and come back?
Yeah.
This
is a totally it's a related question, but does anybody else miss like hand-drawn animation?
Oh God, every day.
Yeah.
Oh man, like I look at even like when Disney took on the Pixar look, where now you can't tell the difference between a Disney film and a Pixar film. Yeah. I was like, oh, this makes me sad.
Yeah, that style's kind of gone completely now. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Oh yeah.
That isn't to say. I want to preface that. I love CG. I really appreciate CG.
No,
but I do miss it. I do miss traditional animation a lot.
It would be good if you could have best of both worlds, really. Yeah.
CG's great. It's a great look, but when it got to the point where Disney was like, okay, now even all of our animated movies look exactly the same. I was like,
So you look back at some of their older movies. You're looking back at like Dumbo and Peter Pan and stuff like that.
I think their last hand-drawn animation film for Disney, anyway, I can't speak for any other company, but Disney's last hand-drawn film was the last Winnie the Pooh film. I think it was...
Princess and the Frog, wasn't it?
Oh, maybe it was. I thought
that. Yeah, I think that was. Yeah.
And then they basically tried that marketing campaign of like, if you don't like this, then you must be racist, and it's just like, oh.
Yeah, it was a little hostile.
They got John Lasseter there with his solid gold body. Just, if you don't like this, you must be. And he just starts eating a rock because now he can only consume other rocks.
He's a rock biter?
Yeah.
He's exactly his gold teeth.
He's
got diamond teeth.
Strong hands.
The teeth diamonds, aren't they? So you can just like bite through anything. So.
But I think that, and I just recall because I remember that was the first time, like, and this was a long time ago. But it was the first time there was sort of a media, like, a divide. Because I just remember a lot of people did have that. God, and I hate using this term twice in one episode. Please take a shot. But it was like the first time the social justice mentality was adopted by people. Because it was like, well, I think it's a very progressive movie. Is it a good movie? Well, it's progressive that there's a black Disney princess. Yeah.
But did you enjoy it?
Now, yeah, I was going to say, now I'm about to say something really controversial where it's like, boy, it's a little weird that we live in a place where it's like, yeah, it's progressive, but it wasn't good, but we can't say it wasn't good.
Yeah, because we'll be seen as being racist.
Because we might be seen as being racist. It's like, no, just say it's not good.
If you don't like it, you don't like it. Move on. That's it. End of kind of thing. But no. But yeah, going back to hand-drawn animation, yeah, I kind of miss that. Now you've mentioned it. It's like, yeah, everything kind of is sort of CGI, samey. Yeah.
Well, I mean, South Park is CGI, and you can't really tell.
Oh, yeah.
CGI look different, but in terms of, like, the Disney films, I think they all now look very homogenized.
Yeah,
well, definitely. I think especially, it started with Chicken Little as Disney's first CG movie without... which, man, that movie was I didn't like, but Bolt really hit home on the fact that, like, I remember actually having a bit of an argument with a friend because I'm like, no, it's a Pixar film because Bolt looks like a Pixar film.
Yep,
they went out of their way, and it's like, okay, at this point, why even fucking?
And it wasn't, yeah.
Well, it's like Disney made that god-awful Planes movie that's actually based on the Cars series,
well, that's the
but
thing.
Planes wasn't Pixar, it was Disney.
I was thinking that before when I was looking at the list of Pixar movies, like, why the fuck isn't Planes on here? Oh, it's actually Disney. Although Disney...
Well, it is, like, written and produced by John Lasseter.
Yeah.
I just think that the rest of his team didn't want anything to do with it.
I know,
They're like, no, John, no! And he's like,
well, we've made Cars. Let's pick another form of transport.
Milk this cow more.
Are they going to make a boats as well? I think they should make a boat and a bike.
Disney has Sydney Sailboat, which is on the Disney Channel.
Really?
Is that part of the Cars canon?
I don't know, but it's on the Disney Channel. It's about anthropomorphic boats.
And hovercrafts.
With my niece.
Hovercrafts. Skateboards would be a good one.
Skateboards, yep.
Skateboard.
I'll tell you the show that made me... Speaking of Disney Channel... Oh, I was going to say, just speaking of Disney Channel, the thing that really made me miss traditional hand-drawn animation was the first time I was channel surfing and saw that Mickey Mouse Playhouse.
Oh, yeah.
Mickey Mouse. I was like, I was like, what the fuck? That is not what Mickey Mouse looks like.
Come inside, it's fun inside, it's Mickey Mouse.
Clubhouse. Yeah, you know what? I fucking watched that so much.
Do you know who does the music for that?
Yeah, it's the same band who does the music for Malcolm in the Middle. Is it?
They Might Be Giants.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Okay.
That's right. Yeah. Because I didn't.
I've sat through
Disney ones, Disney theme tunes. I think. Have I just made that right? You know what? I could always.
Maybe I don't know.
Yeah.
I sat through it once because I have a buddy who has a very young nephew, and I was hanging out, and the nephew was hanging out with us, and so I was just like, wait a minute, this is not Mickey Mouse. I miss old looking Mickey Mouse cartoons. That's what.
Well, they didn't make it for you.
What's that?
They didn't make it for you.
Yeah.
I know they did. I know.
For me.
They did make it for you. You're right.
I love it.
I can admit when I'm not the audience for, like, I don't take it personally when something, I'm just like, okay, this isn't for me, and I move on. I'm not one of those internet guys. It's like, oh, everything has to be for me.
So you're not Movie Bob. That's good.
So yeah, they might.
I had to take that low hanging fruit right there.
Yeah,
there you go.
They might be giant. Yeah, they might be giant.
Proud of us.
They Might Be Giants did the Malcolm in the Middle Boss of Me theme tune as well, didn't they? So, yeah, I just wanted to confirm that. I thought it was. So, yeah, that's class.
Does anybody know if the new Spider-Man movie is going to be traditionally animated?
The new animated one? I don't know. Probably not, would be my guess.
Don't know. I ain't got a clue. Yeah, probably not. I don't know. It's.
If only we had a device to look into this.
Yeah, I am looking, but I'm kind of getting bored. I'm like, nah.
Are you getting bored because it's Black Spider-Man? Is that what you get bored about?
Listen, I just don't like it. I'm not racist.
You have a problem with Black Spider-Man?
Just because he's black.
Yes,
like
you racist bastard.
How could you have that opinion? I don't even know you anymore. I bet you're about to tell me that you don't even like the new Ghostbusters because you hate women.
I do hate women with the vaginas and curves. They just scare me. And the pyramids.
Speaking of shitty marketing, man, that movie.
Ooh, yeah.
What is
the entire marketing campaign just seems to be all about like fans are so dumb. They just all they want to do is complain, and we're just gonna make a good movie. And it's like, is it a good movie, or are you just gonna sit there and be vindictive and fight idiot neckbeards on the internet? Is that what you guys are doing?
Yeah. When's actually? Is it out now, or is it?
2 weeks.
Yeah.
2 weeks.
Is it 2 weeks? Is it?
Well,
Yeah.
2 weeks and this fucking slightly moist fart can happen and people can be over it. What's gonna happen is it's going to be a perfectly acceptable film. Too bland to be hated, but too bland to be enjoyed. It's gonna be like, well, that was fine. There were a couple of moments where I was like, eh. There were a couple moments where I was like, And there were a couple of moments where stupid CG crap happened, but you know what? My little kid friend had a lot of fun, and I was able to fuck them afterwards, so everything's good. Like that's what's gonna happen. It's gonna be cringy. The people who grew up with what's gonna happen is the people who grew up with Ghostbusters. Some of them are gonna hate it. The smart ones are gonna hate it, and then the out of touch dumb ones are gonna be like, it's good. I like it. It's good. I mean, it wasn't that good, but I like girls. I wish I could touch your
Yeah.
I wish I could touch a girl. That'd be nice.
I've seen a photo of a girl.
It's like the only time I get really upset because I've yet to hear anybody give me a reason why I should see that film.
Yeah.
Whenever they're talking, it's not like it's their job to tell me. Whenever somebody talks about it, especially when they're promoting it, they don't fucking promote it. It's just an argument that they're perpetuating. That's what I'm tired of. Is it a good film? Is it interesting? What happens in the movie? You know, a lot of people on the internet are saying, women aren't good as men. Okay.
There are girls. Melissa McCarthy's in it. She reprises her role as fat lady that falls down.
I mean, I keep reiterating really bad, and this is the third time I'm shitting on this guy this time. But the thing that broke my heart was when I saw the movie Bob guy say, "How can we be critical of this movie if it actually is bad without sounding like an internet neckbeard?" I'm like, you are sounding like an internet neckbeard by being afraid of being critical of something because you don't want people to think that you're insensitive. That's not how you critique something.
Here's how you critique it, movie Bob. You go, this movie was not good.
Yeah, you don't need to address the alligator in the review to be like, well, I want to start off by saying women are good. Because you know what? I like Zootopia, but if I hated it, I wouldn't start off my opinion of it being like, now I have nothing against furries, per se.
Mm-hmm.
Although Zootopia was enjoyable.
Is Zootopia a movie for furries?
I never even saw that.
Yes, and you're not allowed to see it.
Yeah. Oh, wow. I went to see it, and
but now I want to see it even more. Now that you told me,
I didn't realize.
Well, you have to take at least 4 college courses about furries in order to appreciate it.
So
I cosplay, but not furries. So can I see like a part of it, maybe?
Well, have you ever jerked off to Squirrel Girl?
No.
Well, you gotta do that at least once, and then you're fine.
Okay. So Seth, furries. Explain furries for someone who doesn't really know.
I knew this day was coming.
Yeah, it was. Go on.
The furries are a group of people that like to fuck animals and live in trees.
Okay.
They actually very often produce pop music.
Yeah.
They have incredibly nappy hair. Okay. And when they're not rapping at each other, furries tend to eat a lot of watermelon.
Wait, I can't tell if anything being said is legitimate.
It's all real. It's all real. It's all real. I'm not racist at all, is it? At all. So go on, serious answer. Explain.
What do you want me to say?
Well, no, what? I don't know.
I'm not an ambassador.
Yes, you are. You know what I'm getting at here now. I kind of I kind of want to know furries and then furry sex.
Is it strictly a sex thing, or is it just because you like the costume?
No, it's getting to the sex thing after. Yeah. So basically, it's people who like to dress up.
We'll get to the sex thing.
Oh, that's okay then. That's fine. That's all right. So it's people who like to dress up in these costumes.
It's not even that. I think only about 10 or 20% have the costumes.
And only about 5% can fit in the costumes. I mean, these people are gross.
Oh dear.
I don't know. I've seen some pretty big Captain Americas at Comic-Con.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's funny. So
those people are just clever. That's an allegory for the state of America. You just don't appreciate irony.
He's not Captain America. He's Captain America.
So so you like to dress up in furry animal costumes and kind of hang out.
Or you like people that dress up in them. Yeah. Okay.
I don't even particularly like those.
Oh, okay. Right. Oh, okay. Let's just get to the furry sex.
I have to say, I'm weirdly mildly uncomfortable because it has this weird racial connotation going on.
Wait, does it? Wait, what?
You mean the type of animal?
My mind is literally connecting it with So, do you guys steal a lot? And do you find brown skin?
We eat a lot of watermelon and fried chicken, is what we're trying to do.
Drive-bys? Is that where we're getting to?
Is it true that you only make during Cinco de Mayo and you do so under a tortilla?
So, furry sex, I want to get onto that now. So,
that's great.
Is it good? So
it's pretty good.
Fucking someone in a furry costume while you're furry.
No, just naked.
Just what? With the head on? What?
No.
What?
We just fuck each other. What the fuck are you talking about?
But I don't understand. You got to be wearing the costume and stuff. I was getting quite interested in it, thinking, okay, I'll probably be quite.
Well, I'm sorry. It's kind of.
Yeah.
No.
No. Okay. This is a bit of a letdown, really.
I don't know what you want me to tell. I've never worn a fursuit.
He was just hoping there were holes in the suit.
Yeah, zips or Velcro.
Yeah. Well, it depends on if you have it made for that. Yeah.
I feel like that would be incredibly uncomfortable, Tony. I'm just saying.
It's very hot. And when I say hot, I mean temperature-wise.
Yeah, sweating quite a lot.
I imagine.
Is the furry pornography online? I could Google it right now.
No.
It's gotta be.
We print it out and we distribute it by mail.
Right.
You have to actually join PO box groups.
Is this how it is?
I don't want to derail the furry conversation too much, but do you guys know that yesterday KISS's World Tour started?
Oh, take a drink. No.
Did I care that KISS's World Tour started?
Are they all okay now?
Yeah, I mean, as okay as they're going to be for like 98-year-old men.
Because wasn't one or two of them suffering exhaustion? One of them was suffering some form of.
They're old. They're
outbursts. And what was it?
Here's the thing. Here's the very important thing. I needed more money. I don't have enough money. I need all the money in the world, so I had to get all the band back together so we could go back out on tour, and I could put KISS on more things and get more money.
And also, rap.
I didn't know we started promoting KISS, Yogi.
That's my very bad Gene Simmons impression. It's a cross between Yogi Bear and Bernie Sanders. What can I say?
What I learned in self-promotion is I'm perfect. I just gotta get my face up there. Have you ever enjoyed anal sex? You have KISS to thank for that.
Really? Were they the first? Did they popularize it? Or I don't know.
Go ahead. What's your favorite band?
What's my favorite band?
Kiss's Love Gun. Perhaps one of the most seminal albums ever. What a lot of people don't realize is that album sold approximately 36 billion copies in the first 9 minutes.
Wow.
So influential that hip-hop was created just in spite of it.
Really? Although you don't like, but you don't like hip-hop and you don't think it's rock or it should be.
It's not rock and roll. In fact, black people were only made black because in a time when people did not like Kiss, they were tarred and it got into their DNA.
Really? Is that what happened? I didn't realize that. So
they're forever marked by their disinterest in Kiss.
Oh, you know what?
Now, what you don't appreciate is back then there was a lot of bands and they didn't use. I'm turning into Rick.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Morty. Back in the day, people didn't like Kiss, and it was awful.
I could literally do Ace Frehley and Paul Stanley and Peter Criss all day long, but Gene Simmons is the hard one because he's got that gruff, kind of Jewish kind of. Because Paul Stanley's got that when we started producing our music, it was like rock and roll, and a lot of people weren't doing rock and roll, and we were doing rock and roll. And then you got Ace Frehley, it was just this constant fucking like. And so they told me to get the guitars, and we got what is the thing called? My amplifier, and they turned it up, and I started playing along. And
Space Aliens.
Doesn't know how to read music. And then my favorite is Peter Criss. God bless.
God bless.
God bless.
So listen, I'm on the KISS website now, and the first thing I'm thinking is, fucking hell, they don't overuse that font, don't they? Everywhere. And the 2 S's in KISS, I've just realised it's like the SS, the Nazi SS.
Allegedly.
Yeah,
I read Paul Stanley's book. Allegedly, he didn't know that.
Yeah, that's what's standing out, really. So, Ace, are you going to see him? Are you going to go and watch him?
Oh, God, no.
Why not?
Because, why the fuck would I go see KISS?
Well, you didn't bring it up.
Yeah, well, here's the deal, right?
I can't lay in my bed and drink and make fun of them if I'm at a concert.
Their shows are also
a conversation
like
about
$500.
Yeah.
Fucking ridiculous $500 shows or some stupid amount to see those friggin' 4 old dudes running around in makeup.
Really?
Playing the same songs that they've been playing for the last 20 years.
Tickets. Let's see how much the tickets are. Let's see how much the tickets
They're
are.
crazy expensive.
Yeah,
last I knew.
Oh, hold on. Oh.
They're also only playing B markets this time, meaning that they're not going to be playing Portland. They're going to be playing like Bend.
Taco Bell. Oh, hold on. Oh, I'm trying to buy tickets. Ace, I'm buying
Somebody
tickets.
just say something about Taco Bell. Ugh.
Yeah, it's tomorrow. They're playing at the Taco Bell.
They're playing at a Taco Bell.
Yeah, at a Taco Bell. Yeah, apparently. Well, they're working at.
I would go see them at a Taco Bell if there were tacos. I would go see them if there were tacos.
Fucking
maybe
hell.
Not Taco Bell tacos, but if they had good tacos, maybe I'd go see them.
Where the fuck's is it?
Well, funny thing about tacos. When Kiss played Mexico, we were having sex with so many women that there were no more vaginas for the rest of the men to fuck in Mexico. So they invented a Mexican sandwich to fuck, and that's where the taco came from.
Yeah, Morty, we went to a planet where Kiss invented tacos. It was pretty awesome.
So yeah, tickets aren't that expensive. $50 to $80 odd.
Oh, that's not bad. Last time,
that's tomorrow in Idaho.
$80 that I could be using to buy hair gel. I could be using it to buy a plumbus.
I think we buy tickets for Ace and send them.
I could buy literally 50 Jesus candles from Dollar Tree.
Oh yeah. How many pumpkin pie Pop-Tarts can you buy?
I could buy if it's 70 cents a pop, a lot.
Yeah.
I could buy a bit of those.
A bit of those, yeah. That's good.
There's a lot. I have very little interest in seeing Kiss. I know that they're a spectacle. And
they make a spectacle of themselves. I don't know if they're a spectacle.
Well, no, they you're approaching it with that classic. Henry Rollins has a beautiful story about that, where he was like really cynical, and then he saw Kiss, and then he became a convert.
Really?
Because like he always hated the CDs and he hated the songs and he had no interest, and he only went because his friend wanted to go, and it was like, oh, I'll just go to laugh at it.
Yeah.
And then he went there, and according to the story, Paul Stanley said, "I love you," and he realized that he accepted the love of Paul Stanley in his heart.
Wow.
Isn't that kind of? But that's a lot like Penn's story of how he kept making fun of Jerry Lewis, and then turned around and Jerry Lewis was there, and he fell to pieces and was like, "Jerry, you're the best. I love you."
Oh.
There was a lot of similarity between Kiss and Jerry Lewis. Jerry Lewis was briefly in Kiss.
No.
Yeah, his makeup was the Jew.
Hi, lady. I got the thing over here with the dragon and the lady. I sing it real good, and I want to rock and roll all night, lady. Oh, jeez.
It's funny. Should we get into some fan fiction, do you think?
If I get the link, yeah.
Oh, gosh.
I've been waiting for that. Ace, he never sent it.
I was going to send it when Seth came on, and then Seth didn't come in. Blame Seth. Oh, that's the Hang On link.
Blame Seth. Hey, guys, I've been watching football tonight. I feel like a right man, honestly.
American football or British football?
No, I've been watching football. Football.
That clears it up very well, yeah.
No, it's a sport where you kick the ball with your foot. Football.
No, that's against the rules.
So soccer.
No, football.
Okay, gotcha.
I'm getting to the point where American football shouldn't be called football. It should be called hand football.
It should be called big men patting each other on the ass. That's what it should be called.
Yeah. No, I'm not really that into sport, but the European championships are on. It is soccer, and it's down to the semi-finals. And England are absolutely shite, and they got knocked out the other week. But Wales was still in it tonight, and they're playing Portugal, but they got knocked out. Wales also known as West England. Yeah.
Oh, I thought like literal whales.
Yeah. Oh no.
This is just beached on a field dying, and they're just like, "Oi! I can't kick this fucking ball through it. It's a big whale."
They could flick it with the tail, couldn't they? Definitely. Or if you get roll over, blowhole, ball straight out of that. That'd be well good. Eat it and out the blowhole.
Are you ready?
I watched that. Oh shit! No, I'm talking about football. I'm being a man. God.
You should be reading Gumball fanfiction.
Oh, yes, okay.
Unless you're that insensitive and don't like people who furry.
You call me racist. I'm not racist.
I've already called you racist once tonight.
I'm not racist. I just don't like black people. No, that was a joke.
You're just a tyrant, and you called us all,
I did.
Traitors on the 4th of July.
You know what? I could drop someone in it. No, I won't. No. Ian rents your secret safe with me. Ian from Orlando. Yeah, Sassy Scoop sent me it and said, "You should post this." And I was like, "Yes, I'm going to post it." So it was his fault. So I'm blaming Ian. No, I know. As soon as he sent it to me, I was like, "Oh shit, you're a bad influence." Yes, I'm going to post it.
Well, considering the amount of people who posted dumbass memes about America being independent from England on 4th of July, and I'm like, really? You still give a shit?
Hey,
I am very happy I had Seth here, because when I finally got back onto social media and I saw the amount of incredibly asinine shit people were posting, it's like 4th of July is about having guns. And I'm like, 4th of July is about you shutting the fuck up.
America.
Dumb memes.
Oh yeah, guys, this might be a bit late, but happy 4th of July. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Fuck you English pig! You fucking... Your queen and your red coat and your tea.
We'll put your damn tea right in our harbor.
You know what? This is sad. We like love America so much. My family, we do fucking do shit for 4th of July. Even if it's just like, let's have burgers and watch American shit. That's what we can do.
I'll extend the invitation to you, Tony. If England doesn't want to be part of the EU anymore, they can be part of the US.
Oh yeah, I'm into that. You know what I mean? I am.
Only you.
Only me. You know what? I so want to be American.
You can become,
I so want to be. Well, my family so want to be American. In fact, friends of ours, right? Their kid said to me like the other year, because I went on about America so much. He's like, are you American? I was like, no. I haven't even got an American accent, but yeah, she thought I was American because I fucking went on about it. Yeah, I'm sad. I was brought up on American.
It's also because you constantly break into David Bowie's Young Americans out of nowhere.
I do. Not on this podcast. It's usually when I'm in the shower and I want to know how you know about this, Ace. Have you got cameras in my house?
BritishDadBods.com.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Am I on that? Oh shit! Hold on, I'm just logging on. Oh fuck!
How do you think your daughter's been buying all that Five Nights at Freddy's stuff?
Oh.
She is an internet tycoon selling you as porn.
Hey.
You know what? I'd be made up if she made loads of money. That'd be fucking great. That. I wouldn't. I pretend I wouldn't. If I found out about it, I would.
Let's not continue this train of thought.
No, yeah.
Let's not even get the idea in your head that it's okay to be pornographically filmed.
Oh, it's all happening.
The Amazing World of Gumball.
Oh,
no,
okay.
no. I liked what you were talking about before. Come on now.
No, let's keep going.
Come on, let's do this.
Right, let's do it. Fan fiction. Welcome to the Amazing World of Gumball, the end of the multiverse. 15. Chapter 15. Semicolon. It's morphin' time. I forgot all the characters now, but there we go. Gabrielle. Who's Gabe?
Oh!
That'd be Ace.
Fucking Pingelette just sent me a message on Twitter. And it just, like, my computer notified me.
What? What's he said?
He said he'll tell the stories when the chance. Yeah, Windows 10 has this thing where it notifies you now about this stuff, so it's just like doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Oh, that little fucking, yeah.
I was venting on Twitter about how I didn't like how my book didn't include the stories about Pin, and he said he'll tell them when he gets a shot. I'm gonna send Pingelette a heart. Bitches love hearts.
Oh, you know what? I was hoping like Penn would get back to me about my tweet about Trump in the UK is slang for fart. Yeah, it's quite mad. Because hold on. The word Trump in America doesn't mean fart, does it?
No.
So in the UK,
well, it will from now on.
So if someone goes in the UK, oh, I've just trumped. To trump is to fart. So when I hear the name of Donald Trump's wife, Ivana Trump, it always makes me giggle because I want to trump. Well, love, just let it go. It's bad to hold it in, and every time I hear that, it does make me laugh. I'm thinking, holy shit, we need to popularize that slang in America. Definitely, this is the time now, really, isn't it? So,
yep, totally is.
Let's just get on to the fan fiction. Okay.
My fellow Power Rangers, draw your weapons now.
Said Gabrielle. Gabrielle drew out a large red long sword stroke saber. Gumball drew a blue pair of daggers. Darwin used an orange spear. Very colourful. Penny grabbed a pair of brown batons. Carrie revealed a white mystic staff with a green glow around the top. Gabrielle.
We are the final Power Rangers team. Power Ranger Justice Ford.
Said Gabrielle. Shireko? Shireko started. The next time that name comes up, I'll pronounce it differently, and differently the time after. Shireko started playing the Power Rangers Justice Force theme song on the helicarrier speakers. Power Rangers Dino Thunder instrumental. Don't tell. I'm not singing this.
That sounds like the theme to a different Power Rangers force.
Power Rangers Dino.
The Dino team, right?
Do you know the tune, Seth?
I don't. Yeah, but that's their multiple Power Ranger teams, and that's the. Why are they using that theme? It's already taken by a different team.
Okay, so is this singing? Is it or something?
Yeah.
So, go for it, Ace.
No.
I'm not singing it. I'll read it.
Oh, it's the lyrics. We have to read.
Is someone going to sing it, or do you want me to just read it? In the final days of the multiverse, a group of young heroes will rise to fight evil, stupidity, and greed.
It's not instrumental because there's lyrics.
Oh yeah, what the fuck, yeah?
No, I think he's suggesting that we play the instrumental behind it and then sing.
Oh, hang on. I'll see if I can find it. I'll see if I can.
So
they're inviting the reader to search this on YouTube and then say the words to the fucking music.
Oh, right. Is that what it is? So go find the Power Rangers Dino Thunder instrumental, and on top of it, It's these words. In the final days of the multiverse, a group of young heroes will rise to fight evil, stupidity, and greed, to finally destroy all evil. It doesn't, yeah. To defeat Satan, to save the multiverse. They are the Power Rangers Justice Force.
See, in my head, I'm trying to put it to the original Power Rangers thing, which is the no one will ever take them down.
Here comes
the Power Ranger, that one, and that's what I'm trying to, but I cannot do.
That's not going to fit. Here comes the Justice Force, trained hard to hone their skills. Power Rangers fighting demons, protecting the innocent. Power Rangers standing up to evil.
Do you have like a ukulele or something? I would really enjoy that. Like if you went completely like hipster girl on here, and just like doink 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 doink.
United, they can go away. We are here to kick your ass. We will never die.
Go away. We are here to kick your ass.
That'll scare him. We will never die.
Do you kick their ass, or do you want them to go away?
Yeah,
You guys are doing a disservice. You gotta imagine us sons if it was
Don't go away yet. Let me kick your ass, then go away. Sorry, we said it the wrong way around. We will never die. We are here to deliver justice. Because we're the Justice Force. We're heroes. We're gods. We're invincible. Justice Force. Yeah, Justice Force. Go, go, go. Justice Force. The awesome theme song. That was awesome. The awesome theme song played extremely loudly with the new Power Rangers. While the new Power Rangers charged towards the alien minions and fought.
Lightning sword strike!
Gabrielle shrunk. It started already. My stroke started already. Gabrielle swung his sword around and around until red electricity encircled it. He finally spun around and slashed the sword at the alien minions, causing an explosion and sending red lightning through the bad guys.
Dagger blast!
Said Gumball. Gumball pulled his daggers back and, with all his strength, pushed them forward with all his strength, sending a wave of blue energy towards the aliens, causing explosions.
Now, how much strength did he use?
All of it.
Oh shit!
And did he use all of his strength?
I'm guessing he won't do anything else now until maybe he's rested.
Well, he used all of his strength once.
I used all of it.
Oh yeah. With all his strength. Maybe he only used half his strength, then the other half.
No, I think he used all of it.
Yeah, is that all? Okay.
Sorry, I'm speaking in first person.
He's completely out. Yeah.
Professional. Darwin.
Spear earthquake.
Then Darwin jumped in the air and slammed his spear into the ground. Oh shit! And
it was the nearest available.
Let's just read that again. Darwin jumped in the air and slammed his spear into the ground. Yeah, causing an explosion. It gets better, and an earthquake, allowing enemies to fall into it. Oh jeez, or be killed by the
into an earthquake.
Yeah, it's like an orgy. This. Who's Penny?
Baton strike!
Said Penny. Penny ran towards a group of the War Star and slammed her batons into several, then spun around, causing them to fly, and a short tornado to form, killing some enemies, or causing others to fly. Or causing...
Mr. Blast!
Said Carrie. Carrie charged her staff, then spun around, aimed at the last few alien minions, and released it, causing a magical green explosion. The Rangers basked in their victory and were cheered on by the +20 other Rangers team. Who
didn't do shit.
Yeah, just stood around
and watched.
Awesome job, Rangers!
Said Gabrielle sarcastically. High five.
There's a lot of Rangers to high five.
It's so true. He said there were 20 plus other teams, and probably each one has like
20.
5. So
+20.
Plus 20. So upwards
we
of 20.
need to call the Swords! The Flying Super... I forgot how preposterous this is. We need to call the Swords! The Flying Superheroes could use our help!
Said Gabe. The Rangers followed in suit, pressing commands on their morphers. Giant, several-story tall cyborgs emerged through the midst of the great battle. A red Spinosaurus, a blue saber-toothed cat, an orange megalodon, a brown triceratops, and a white Dilophosaurus.
You know, remember the dinosaur that killed the fat guy in Jurassic Park?
Dildosaurus.
That's a Dilophosaurus.
Dilophosaurus.
Dildosaurus, yes.
Dildosaurus, yeah. The Rangers each jumped towards their Zords and teleported inside. After 1 minute, the Zords came together in a spectacular sequence of magic and technology to form the rainbow-coloured Justice Megazord.
Checking. Is everyone ready?
Asked Gabe.
Ready to fight.
Said Gumball.
Aye.
Said Darwin.
As ready as I'll ever be!
Said Penny.
Let's do this!
Said Gary. The team piloted the Megazord as it steered and completely trampled a large section of the evil army, firing lasers, bullets, energy blasts, and using energy weapons. It was a sight to behold. A large section of the evil army was decimated, killed, knocked unconscious, or worse. Hold on. Let's do this in order. Decimated, killed, knocked unconscious, or worse.
Molested.
What is the other? I was thinking, like, what is worse? Somehow it raped me on its way by. That's
a giant robo dick on my butt.
That's the Dildosaurus.
Somehow it killed my family back at home.
Somehow it murdered my entire family and raped my other family.
You know.
It erased all my happy memories and replaced them with bad memories.
I have
my entire life is madness.
Space AIDS.
Oh my god! It changed my taste buds so I can only taste pork.
The Megazord was a large help to the superheroes, Godzilla, and the what the fuck is that? Jaegers.
Jaegers from
Jaeger. Jaegers. Is it Jaegers? Godzilla and the Jaegers.
How are we doing, generals?
That's Gabrielle.
Somebody be general too.
Some of the forces are retreating. We are starting to dominate them. I say we focus more of our forces on them, said General Number 2.
No! That is a bad idea. They would be expecting that. It's obviously a trap. Some kind of plan? We need to stay focused on the plan. We planned for this.
Are there plans involved, guys? Seriously? Really? Come on now.
I think there was a plan.
What? A plan? Who said so?
Last time.
We know what they will do. You're right.
Okay.
You're right. Sorry.
General, probably not General Number 2, another general.
Where are we needed? Now?
Ask Gabrielle.
Who's Shireko, anyway?
My accelerators could use your help, said Shireko.
You heard him, guys. Let's move.
Gumball. This is the end of Chapter 15. I will add Chapter 16 soon. Please follow, favorite, and review. Note, I will not be able to show or talk about the entire battle. I honestly want that part to be left up to the imagination of you guys. I'm only talking about the main biggest parts. I'm extremely sorry that I can't do the whole battle since there are still billions of soldiers left on both sides and so many possibilities. I want you guys to come up with your own fillers and small battles. Again, I apologize.
Here's my own small battle. Somebody goes, "This is over," and it's just done with.
Everyone's dead.
Oh my God! There's still 4 more chapters left.
George R.R. Martin had the same note in his books.
What?
Battles are just too big. I can't say exactly.
I can't say what the battles were like.
When they discovered the writings for the Iliad, they found like notes saying, "Sorry guys, there's just too much going on. I can't get into detail about every little thing. I'm sorry."
Imagination. It's better that way.
Use your imagination.
They should have the movies to just be like blank scenes where there should be big fight scenes, and it's like use your imagination. Right. Should we go on to Chapter 16? Chapter 16, Accelerated Problems. The Power Rangers Justice Force was still piloting the Megazord. Then, Gabrielle had an idea.
Activate flight mode!
he said.
He's
The
so
Megazord.
smart.
The Megazord had a pair of wings extend from its back, rocket boots activated, and it zoomed through the air, punching and blasting enemies. Soon, they found the other Hot Wheels accelerators.
Oi, Gabe, we see your Megazord. We're being overwhelmed by racing drones. We can't use some assistance,
Said Nolo.
Activate laser eyes,
Said Gumball. The Justice Megazord shot red laser beams, blasting and destroying the enemy robots, giving the accelerators time to escape and move to other parts of the battlefield.
Thanks for the assistance, Rangers.
Said Torque. Me.
Gabriel, we need your help. We're being overwhelmed by foot ninjas,
Said Leonardo.
perfect.
Let's jet.
Said Darwin. The Megazord travelled to the location of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, hovering above them in the air.
Guys, we have to drop now.
Said Gabrielle. All 5 team members dropped out of the Megazords and combined all of their weapons and powers to unleash a massive shockwave on the ground, scattering enemy ninja, sending them flying and killing or KOing them. Leonardo was about to be impaled, or worse. Leonardo was about to be impaled by the Shredder. All the other turtles and their allies were unconscious on the ground.
You fool, they're too late.
Said the Shredder.
Guys, let's do this. Blaster time!
Said Gabe. The 5 teens came together, combined their weapons into a single rainbow-coloured super blaster. They each took up a different position and held up a specific part of the blaster.
Charge it!
Said Penny.
Blast him back to hell.
Said Carrie. I keep saying Carrie.
You're
Sorry.
done, Shredder.
Said Gumball.
You're gonna be ripped to shreds.
Said
Whoa, doesn't that
Darwin
sound dirty?
appropriately.
Yeah, I know. Can't help it. Got those sexy muscles.
I'm gonna do the one thing you're not supposed to do in a crowded theater. Fire!
Said Gabrielle. The blaster shot a single blast of highly charged plasma, electricity, fire, and magic, which chased each other in a spiral and combined into a single blast. The blast traveled extremely fast and hit the Shredder.
What? No!
The Shredder exploded in a combination of blood, smoke, fire, and electricity. Leonardo thanked the Rangers, woke up his allies, and they continued the fight against evil.
And stupidity.
And
Stupidity. Guys, the Yu-Gi-Oh heroes need our help.
said Darwin.
How do you know?
Asked Gumball.
I guess I'm gonna answer that one for him. Shut up, Darwin! Because they're coming
I
towards
don't
us!
want
Demons and monsters behind them! Everyone! Grab your Ranger blasters!
Sorry, I'm sorry I can't talk right now. I got something in my mouth. Sorry.
The teens reached for their blasters and shot and killed several flying demons that were chasing the dual runners. Next, they used their main weapons to fight them off as a team.
This is the only time he's ever specified this next part, and it's like almost like very...
Gabe, Red Ranger, what the fuck?
Yeah, like he didn't specify beforehand, but now
Oh, right,
it's like,
so this is what they... Yeah, jeez, yeah.
Lightning, sword, strike!
Said Gabe, the Red Ranger.
Dagger Blast!
Said Gumball, the Blue Ranger.
Spear earthquake.
Said Darwin, the Orange Ranger.
Very got blast too.
Said
Not as good.
Penny, the Brown Ranger.
Mystic energy explosion.
Said Carrie, the White Ranger.
Oh, it's like being Mr. Brown. It's like Mr. Shit.
I was thinking Reservoir Dogs as we go through that. Why have I got to be Mr. Brown? After more explosions of electricity, the demons were destroyed or retreated.
We can win this! Yeah!
Said Gumball. Several hours passed. The fighting grew even more hectic. Billions died. Blood was spilled. Enemies were knocked unconscious or killed. Soldiers or worse. Soldiers in both armies.
All I can see is my bird look naked! It's burning to my eyes! Why would anything do do this. I long for death.
Soldiers in both armies died.
It's put me in a position where I must perpetually fuck my own mother. Oh my god. All of my saliva glands have been replaced with baking soda. Or worse, it's pretty fucked up.
Or worse. Use your imagination. The armies were now down to about 10 billion
I can only eat
each.
salt forever. My mouth is so dry.
So they're down to 10 billion each, or at least 10 billion each that could fight. There was no time for mourning yet. Only fighting. The Rangers spent several hours flying around the battlefield, fighting enemies and assisting thousands upon thousands comrades. God and Jesus... Use your imagination. God and Jesus, use your imagination, could see through the silver lining. They both knew Satan was planning something that could turn the entire battle in his favor. So did the Rangers. They had ideas, but they were too busy focusing on the tasks at hand. The Rangers fought like absolute legends, kicking serious ass and using all their weapons, gadgets, powers, experience, skills, and allies to combat evil. Even the entire good army did the same. Random motivational songs for the army God. The army of God. Sing me another one of those random motivational songs.
I love me.
I've never been so hard in love. All you ever did was break my balls. All you ever did was wreck me.
Hello, how are you? I'm here in California. I don't know any more of the words. I must have called 1,000 times. Right. Hello from the other side. Must have called 1,000 times.
Random motivational song.
I'm a chameleon. We come and go.
Random motivational songs, or worse, for the army of God were still heard all over the planet on Shirako. Was it? Did I say Shirako? Shirako.
Sure.
I told you to pronounce it different. On Shirako's helicarrier, everyone was excited. Everyone was more optimistic about the outcome. What the fuck is that? Back home at Elmore, Gabrielle's home universe, there was absolute chaos. Riots in the streets, martial law, thieves spelt incorrectly, looters, bandits, terrorists, and destruction on a multiverse-wide scale. If a winner wasn't decided very soon, the multiverse could collapse into chaos.
Or worse.
As the Rangers were flying at the Megazord, Gabrielle, you know what? In everyday life, I'm going to use. I'm going to have to use that tomorrow. What's for breakfast? Yeah. As the Rangers were flying the Megazord, Gabrielle just had to ask a random question. Let's do it. Seriously. Let's do it.
You're at one of those moments where you had to fucking shoot your tongue so hard into your cheek.
It was so stupid.
Hey, Carrie, I have a random question for you.
Said Gabe.
Sure, what is it?
Ask Carrie.
Do you know any hot emo girls like yourself that are in high school? I could use a hookup.
Said Gabe. Now, just bearing in mind, about 10 billion people died, did they? Yeah.
I'm surrounded by blood, but I need a hookup real bad.
Yeah. I'm so turned on at the moment. Right. Carrie blushes.
Well, I know some that are in high school. That's what he just asked. I know some that are in high school. If we survive the final battle, I promise I'll see what I can do for you.
Said Carrie.
Thank you.
What the hell was that about?
Relax, Darwin. Relax. I'm not trying to steal her from you.
Oh, jeez, I was so worried.
It's just a
Can we
foot
just focus
massage,
on the
okay?
damn battle? Can we just focus on on the damn battle, please. Just want to fly the Megazord.
Said Darwin.
I apologize, Darwin. I am sorry. I'm just...
Oh, Jesus.
I'm just trying to give myself some relaxation.
Explained Gabrielle. Yeah. I'm just masturbating on the battlefield. Dead armies, dead armies, dead armies.
Are you fucking kidding me? Relaxation? With all the death that is going on out there? What's the fucking matter with you, you fucking disgusting pervert?
Hey, if you don't relax, focus, and stay calm, you can make mistakes. Mistakes that can get you hurt.
Or worse.
Said Gabrielle.
I was too focused on the battle, and now my tear ducts are made out of needles.
Oh, every time my eyes water.
I'm just sorry.
Said Darwin.
I didn't realize you jerked off the blood.
Like, this is the one moment where a character became completely realistic. Darwin's reaction was so absolute. It's like, what is the matter with you? What's your fucking problem? Look, man, I just want to slap some emo titties around.
On top of all these dead bodies, yeah.
It's okay, buddy.
Said Gabe.
Oh man, look at that.
Said Gumball.
Oh
shit! That is the end of chapter 16. I will add chapter 17 soon. Please follow, favorite, and review. So I won't feel like I'm wasting my time. No, you are not wasting your time.
This story's gonna end with an orgy on a pile of dead bodies, isn't it?
10 million dead bodies. Should we save the last 3 chapters for next
yeah, we
week?
should say the last 3 chapters.
Yes.
I'm surprised
no
Dragon Ball Z characters have shown up yet.
Oh God.
Maybe the last. I don't know. Fucking hell. Oh,
well,
that
even
was
if
good.
they did, it would just be like, hey, it's Goku. Hey, Goku. And he's like, Gabriel, I've heard about you. You are the rarest Saiyan of them all. You're the ultimate Ultra Saiyan. Cool!
Supreme Saiyan.
That was cool.
Power level doesn't even have a number.
Fucking hell. I feel a bit, yeah. Wow, that was disturbing. That was pretty
Worst.
good. So let's end it there for now, guys. That was
great.
That was good. So listen, before we go, we've got to remember something. We've got to remember, if it looks like magic, it is not magic. It is science. Or worse.
Or worse.
Or worse. So deal with it.
I thought it was magic, and now my foreskin keeps regenerating to Amazon proportions.
Guys, I thought it was science, but I can't stop eating sand.
It's worse. It's worse. Say goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye, everybody.
See you all next week. I don't know why I'm speaking like this. It's worse. Bye.